How we doing, Garrick? $3 we will roll. What's up, Joel? That's right, you're in here, huh? Joel is in here. I think well, if you fall asleep, you fall asleep. What's up, Ken? If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. I mean, we'll only make fun of you a little bit. Yeah, I kept track of the eBay compared to Facebook. So, interesting. Interesting. As always, eBay went for more than what we sell it for in the Facebook group. Especially when you add on the shipping, and it went for substantially more. But a few interesting tidbits here and there. It upsets you that they're not all 100% uniform? Somebody got a little OCD going on? Someone has a little OCD. All right. 11 o'clock straight up here in the great state of Missouri. You're on with Restlesscraft Breakers. My name is Dune. And yours is not. Here we go. 2020 Topps Update Jumbo. Full case. 6 boxes. Break number 1. Oscar, Diamondbacks and Twins. Terry has the Braves. Robert H, the Orioles and Nationals. Mark, the Red Sox. And Robert S, the Cubs. Like 4 out of those 5 are Facebookers. There's Joel, Facebooker, has the Tigers. Ken, Rockies, Marlins, Pirates, Facebook. John G, Indians and Angels. But John's been here. He hasn't been around for a while, but Quinn has the Reds. Thomas G, the White Sox. Eli, the Astros, another Facebooker. James, Royals and A's. Andrew, Dodgers. Jeremy, the Brewers. Zach, Yankees and Mariners, another Facebooker. Ryan, the Rays. Kevin A, the Cardinals and Rangers. Brandon G, the Padres. Chris L, the Phillies. Scott, the Mets. And Jared, another Facebooker, has the Blue Jays. We are well represented. The Facebook group is well represented in this break. All right, since we do have several new people, I want to go over a little bit about who we are and what you can expect from Restlesscraft Breakers. Number 1, fast shipping. We ship within 2 business days. Matter of fact, our breaks run Monday, Tuesday ships Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday ships Friday, Friday, Saturday ships Sunday. So if you bought in Facebook on Wednesday and Thursday, those got wrapped up and they were taken down to the post office today. Friday and Saturday will be wrapped up on Sunday. Of course, it goes out on Monday because the post office isn't open on Sunday. So for any of our breaks, the thing that we always ask people to do is wait for an invoice. Okay, we roll over shipping for those 2 days. So we have another full case break tomorrow. So if you bought in today and you're going to buy in tomorrow, just wait for an invoice. If you buy more than one team, wait for an invoice. That way you don't overpay on shipping, which sucks for everyone. I don't want to overcharge you. You don't want to overpay. All card ship in every single break that we do. Yep. Especially for these. That's why you see shipping was a little bit more for this one. But it is because all card ship for every team and every single break that we do. We turn them around quickly. We ship them securely. Everything is double bagged when we send them out. All card ship. Just something I think that is important for every break. Number 3 for eBay. We always break the same day. Again, I think that's something that's important. I want to get these things turned around and out to you as quick as we can. I think the whole shipping part of this is so underrepresented in breaks. I think that's part of it for breaking the same day. You paid for your team now. Let's break it now. Let's get it out to you let's just have some fun with it. Next thing is our sense of the community, the RCB crew. We would love to have you in the Facebook group. We break lots of cases of cards in our Facebook group. The link is in the item description. We would love to have you if you want to join. We're going to do 2 more cases of update jumbos in the Facebook group tomorrow before we do our eBay break tomorrow night. And then we'll do Monday through Saturday of next week. We'll break at least a case every day in the Facebook group. Last thing is, we have a family-friendly chat, so we ask that you please keep the conversation clean. There you go. There's all the fun and excitement of what is going on. The unfortunate reality, and I got asked this again today, what happens if people don't pay for their breaks? Well, what happens if people don't pay for their breaks is we block them. What's up, Terry? Number 5, Dune, is the best? Darn it. I guess I'm not the best. First, if you don't pay for your break on time, you are blocked. I don't care if your feedback is 5 or 5 million. If you don't pay for your break by the time the break starts, we just cut you out. I don't want to deal with it. I don't like to play games with people on that kind of stuff, and so we just make sure that's taken care of. But the other thing we don't do is we never resell any of our teams. We never resell any of our teams. If someone doesn't, hey, look at Aaron Judge. If someone doesn't pay, we just keep the team. I think it does 2 things. Number 1, it discourages people from playing that game that people like to play here on eBay of you run them up and then I'll swoop in and try to buy them for cheaper. And number 2, I usually do pretty well when we keep the team when someone doesn't pay. So I just do that. I keep the team. Aaron the Judge. Let's see what we have here. Brock Burke, Edmund, Gratterall, Akiyama. You need to go on the side here. Dale Murphy, Stalmont, Mookie Betts. Hey, look at that. Very nice. Bo Bichette. Bo is blue and out of 150. What's up, Scott? How's it going? We're not going to spend a lot of time, guys, on a lot of the base cards. I'm going to flip through everything. We're going to sleeve anything that needs to be sleeved. The primary reason I'm going through here is so you have a chance to just get a quick glance of the cards for your team. But also because I want to make sure that we're pulling out the Rosarina and sleeving them, top loading them. And my Giants, because I keep the Giants in every break that I do. I started breaking to get more Giants. I continue to keep my Giants. I will never, ever give up my Giants. So you're going to see them go to the left. Keepy. Ken Griffey Jr. Dyson. Hey, look. Why is Howard turned backward? Let's find out. Is he turned backward for a reason? Well, he's blue, so we're going to put a sleeve on him. That's not the reason I was hoping, but that's okay. Foil. Jeez. Come on. Foil. Sam Travis. Susago, Phillies, and Evan White. Well, that's good. That's nice. Acuna Reverence Auto. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think anyone sniped you. I think someone outbid you. Because they would not be able to snipe you if you bid enough to keep them off of your back. You know why people get sniped? Is because they don't bid enough. I, oddly enough, never get sniped. And there's a reason why I never get sniped. Ooh, this one's numbered. Very nice. This one's pretty sweet. 2 out of 50, Derek Jeter. So you only got sniped because you were unwilling to bid enough to actually win the team, right? Because if you just put a few more bucks on there, it probably would have been yours. See, Joel, that is excellent work on your part. Excellent work on your part. Joe Jimenez, don't let anyone else have your team. Make it too painful for them, and then they won't take it. Brian Hayes. If I were buying into a break where my Giants were concerned, I would just be making it too painful for anybody else because I want them. I hear all the people all the time say, I got sniped. No, you didn't get sniped. You just didn't bid enough. Because this is eBay. It should only go for means nothing. Good night. Love you.
Good night, Dad. Love you. See you in the morning.
I've seen many cases like what you have at a minimum $1,000. What do you mean? You mean a break total? Or do you mean, what do you mean? I don't. What do I think about the market as a whole? We sell out our breaks all the time. That's what I think. Albert. Andy. How about Chris Sale? All-Star. Good night. Love you.
Good night, Dad. Bye. You have like the drawer full of that.
This is my... I think that if you're paying $1,000 for a case of jumbo, something's wrong. Jackie. And there's Josh. I think they were trying to sell these cases at one point, right? Some of the big boys for $1,500 per. So I think that if people would get smart about this and start taking a look back, what are all these big boys charging? And you guys know who the big boys are. Why were they charging $1,500 for a case of cards that at no point was worth $1,500? Why were they trying to do that? More importantly, why were people paying $1,500? Because I know people are paying $1,500 at the for this product, and I know people today. And you saw the checklist. I know people today were paying $1,200 a case. Why on earth would you do that? So I don't know. I can't say that I understand. Verdugo. Davis. I'm not sure. That there should be more than... No, I guess there's not. Jesus. And Clark Schmidt. So I think when buyers start getting smart, the people who like to buy boxes and cases, breaking is a different beast than everything else, right? It's a different beast. What I do is different than the guys who like to buy boxes of cards. It's just different. That's what it is. And I think if I were the kind of guy who just was focused on buying cards, I would never ever. Either I would seriously for day one pre-buy, but I most of the time I would never. I would just wait. I would wait for 2 weeks after. And then I would look at pricing. Okay, I can tell you 100% for certain that I had people calling me all day long wanting to sell me cases of this product. And that tells me they weren't getting what they were hoping they would get. I don't have to answer that question because everyone knows that I am a collector of only one thing. Dealers have said that? Well, Scott, let me just say this to you. If a dealer tells you, hey, look, here's my product. Boy, at $175 you sure can't make no money on it. Why the hell would I buy from that dealer? Then you're about $100 too high, maybe. I'm just throwing out a number, right? So if a dealer tells me that, yeah, there's no value in this, then why are you trying to sell it for that? What does that make you? What does that make you? Lower that price down to a point where the people who are buying from you are getting value, at least as best you can, out of what you're selling to them, right? To me, that is not a card shop that I would ever go back to. If that's a dealer at a card shop, I would never go back to that guy. And I've been doing this for 30 years. In one way or another. Kyle Gibson Gold. Because that tells me who you are and what you are. You know? And again, I have no problem with dealers making money. They got to stay in business too. And I respect that 100%. But what I don't respect is gouging. And there are lots of good dealers out there who make a good living, who sell their product, and aren't in it to gouge everyone. And good and bully, more power to them. More power to them. More power to them. How are you taking care of your people? How are you taking care of your people? I think there's a balance in there. There always is a balance in there. If you feel like that's what you got to do, maybe it's time to just, keep your doors open, but make sure people understand that so they aren't wasting their time coming to you. Maybe you sell singles, right? I think that's perfectly reasonable. Sell singles. Tell people, look, guys, I make more money turning it, so I just turn it. Okay. And if you choose to go to that shop, that's your call. Cespedes Gold. And I don't think that makes a dealer bad. They're trying to survive too. Good for them. If I need singles, and it sure is a good place to hang out. Those card shops are great to hang out and talk. Oh my Lord. I go down to my local shop, and Mark is a good guy. And we have great conversations about baseball cards. You know? And if I were a shop owner, which is part of the reason why I will never have a shop again, is that I would never be able to keep my hands out of the product. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. My hands would be in the product all the time. All the time. Giants. But the question that I ask, the question that I always have is that why do we accept it? Why do we accept it? Why do we accept that kind of stuff and not effort? Maybe it's a little bit more work to buy from somewhere else or do something else, but why do we, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look at that. Matt Olson Black. I like it. Oakland A's. Out of 199. There are, well, near me there are two shops. And I am fortunate in that they are both good shops. There's Baseball Plus which is Mid Rivers Mall, which is like literally 2 minutes away from me. And Mark is a good guy. And then there is the collector store. And Ben's a good guy too. Mark does sports cards. Ben primarily, I think, is more like gaming and stuff, but he does have a nice big selection of sports. And I think he does a pretty big online business too. But he, if you're a St. Louis Cardinal fan, man, he has everything. He actively buys Cardinal cards. He has a nice store too. Nice big store. Mark does too. Mark's store is old school. When you think about like an old school card shop, you know, you walk in. Now, guys, with these, because they're just a base, we will split them, and then one person will get one more. I mean, rolling off every single one of a base. If we get something, that's numbered or something that we need to, we'll definitely roll it off. But I can tell you this: if Mark or Ben were dishonest, or what did they do in their shop made me feel uncomfortable, I just wouldn't go back. I go to card shows, and there are guys who I don't like, and so I just don't deal with them. Jose Peraza, Boston Red Sox. It's like Breakers, right? Yeah, he does a good job. He does a good job. It's like Breakers, right? I mean, no one likes every breaker. I bought into a break the other day with someone that I hadn't heard of, foil. And I was like, ooh. I won't say any names, of course. But it was not something that I enjoyed. Yep, just like eBay sellers. So I think there's a faction of this hobby that is in it for nothing but the almighty dollar and would steal from people, and do steal from people actively with their pricing, actively. And they use the argument of well, we got to get it now because when it falls apart, then we ain't going to have any then. Well, okay. I mean, that's one way to look at it. That's one way to look at it. And if that's the way you want to be, okay. But, I mean, I'm just not willing to... I'm just not willing to do that. I don't know that I'm the best. I would say that we do genuinely effort, though, to try to make sure we do the right thing all the time. Max Scherzer. Because there are guys that do a lot better than I do it. Joey Bart. All right, Joey. It's my third one. That's it. Box one down. So I don't know. It takes all kinds, right? It takes all kinds. That's what's so good about this hobby. We don't do football and basketball breaks, and so that we lose a large chunk of potential buyers because of that. But it's just not something I want to do. So we just don't do it, Well, you know what? I have no problem telling people what I think, but I think that you should listen to what I have to say, hear what I have to say, and then go find out. Yeah, they are. It's like a 70-year thing, Terry. They're doing some kind of giveaway party thing. If that's what you're talking about, yeah. And I'll be honest with you guys. I hear people. I saw someone doing a review. Oh no, I don't know about something like that. I haven't heard anything like that. Believe me, if they do something like that and I get wind of it, I'm going to be begging. No, I won't beg. But can you not beg and have snot and tears? I don't know. Genesis. Reese Hoskins. No autographs yet. Darn it. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. What were we talking about before that? I was going to say something. I don't know what it was, so it must not have been important. I think we were talking about something. I wanted to make some point, but whatever. If it comes back to me, it comes back to me. Hunter Pence. Oh, I know, the review. I was watching this guy doing this review of this product. You know, again, do I personally wish Topps put another rookie or two in here? Yes, I do. Another rookie or two would have been nice. Bigger rookie or two. Okay? But I get why they're rolling it over. Now, this guy was adamant. Hey, Aquino. Hey, look at that. Aquino. Is that an SP or an SSP? Does he have an SSP? It's probably just an SP. Aquino SP. Cincinnati Reds. And not very flattering. Not very flattering. And I wonder what the expectations are. You know what I'm saying? What are your expectations? This product is a continuation of Series 1 and Series 2. And it is flagship. Okay? So is it ever going to be ridiculously expensive? It's not. It really is not. Was Lou Bob an exception in Series 2? I think he really was. It was the exception and not the rule for Series 2. I mean, do I think this is a $100 spot with him in it? I do. I think it's a $100 spot. I think that this is genuinely his rookie card, and if he continues to play like he played in the playoffs, this $100 spot is going to seem very cheap. Are there lots of other things that I think are very interesting in this product? Yeah, there are lots of other things that are very interesting in this product. But I think you have two schools of thought when it comes to this. I listen to this guy, and what I hear from him is big hit, 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 big hit. I mean, come on, give me a break. This is flagship. How often in flagship do you catch those monsters? Do you catch them? You do. But are you going to catch more in here or triple threads? Are you going to catch more in here or Dynasty? If you are from the school of thought where I have to have an autograph or I'm not happy, why the hell are you buying this product in the first place? Derek Jeter. Right? Because no matter what happens, this product ultimately is not going to make you happy. Now, as a San Francisco Giants fan, if I were not breaking and I'm paying, you know, what am I going to pay for the Giants? Less than $30 probably. And let's say I bought into 20 breaks. Would I be okay with that? Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Because I am a fan of my team first. And that is what that is all about. Heavy speculation and flagship don't go hand in hand. So I guess I just don't understand the conversation sometime. Are we so spoiled that we think every product should be filled to the brim with autographs so that we can, you know, and buy the teams cheap so we can sell high on eBay? Yeah, that's not the way that it works. You know? No, I don't think it would break most budgets, Scott. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Because $150 is fairly consistent for a mid-range product with any of the decent rookies, and they sell without any problem at all. Now, is it too high for some people? Yeah. So is a half case break probably better for some people than a full case break? Yeah. Albert. Doesn't look like Albert, but I guess it is. So, I don't know. I do know. I do know. What I know is this. That's Albert Pujols. That is Trace Thompson. Ernie Banks, Derek Jeter, and Sixto Sanchez. No, I don't think it's all speculation at all. For me, it's the love of my team. I buy in other breaks, not because I'm like Topps Chrome. When all those breaks I bought into, that 10 caser that Hobby Legends did, I bought every single giant in the entire break, and it cost me just under $800 to do that. Now, was I expecting to get $800 worth of return? No. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect that, but I was going for my team. They're my team. I wanted to do it. I can live with what I did. You know, if I went in expecting that I was going to get, $1,500, or I was hoping I was going to get $1,500 worth of value for my $800 I spend, man, Was he in Series 1? I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you. I don't remember. I know he was in Topps Chrome. Alec Bohm. Was he with the Cardinals in Series 1? He was with the Cardinals in Series 1, huh? Yeah, if he was in Series 1 with the Cardinals, then that would be considered his rookie card. That would be considered his rookie card. Then I wonder why it has... This is not a... There's not anything that says... Normally it would say something else, but this is... Topps is calling him a rookie. So I don't know. So he had a base card in Series 1. I looked him up the other day and I didn't even see a base card for Topps. I looked on eBay, I should say. Yeah, a lot of the guys do. This is like, here's Jordan. He has his rookie debut. Alex Avila, Aaron Judge, Matt Davidson, Tyler Stevenson for the Reds. Are you sure that he's in Series 1? It seems odd to me that Topps would put RC on his card. Then they would have put him as a pro debut, right? Because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Because the team shouldn't make a difference. Chris Sale, gold. Lane Thomas, gold foil. Derek Jeter. Dalton Varsho. Dalton Varsho. As a Cardinal, huh? Did I break any? I think I opened 3 boxes of it, Scott. I bought 3 boxes, so what am I going to do with 3 boxes? So instead of trying to do some tiny little break with them, I just opened them. And they weren't any good. They kind of sucked. Billy Hamilton. Eduardo Nunez, gold. Michael. I'm not even going to try. I will jack up his last name completely. Christian Pache. One sec for me, guys. Sorry, I got to answer this. I hate to tell people no, but because I like opening products, but you got to draw the line somewhere, right? You got to draw the line somewhere. Yep. That's exactly right. I mean, it really is the color. I mean, it really is. The autos are secondary to pulling some decent color. Buster Posey. Hunter Pence. Bo Bichette. I think that's a healthy way to look at it, Scott. You've got to keep your expectation low. People that have very high expectation of every break they buy into burn out very quickly. Hey, look at that. Soler auto. Jorge Soler. For a team that doesn't have a lot of love usually, you know. What's that, Terry? Diaz. Alex Kirilloff. Kino. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Prism. I just like to enjoy the breaks for the sake of the breaks, you know. It is what it is. Honestly, if you are one of the people who buys into breaks and you can't handle the swings, stop buying into breaks. Go buy yourself boxes. Nico Horner. Go buy yourself boxes. Open your boxes up and be happy. Andy Pettit, blue. because you will be happier long-term, Kyle Crick, doing that than you will with the swings of breaks. Colton Welker. Lots of sleeve stuff in here. Mikey the Fish. To He Battery Bath. Ryan Howard. Ichiro. Ken Griffey Jr. Everybody's banking on next year. Banking on next year. Joe Panic. Agrizal, Detroit. Baez, Glavin, and Casey Mize. Yeah, I like Heritage. Yeah, that's true. You did really well with that, didn't you? It's pretty awesome when that happens, isn't it? Box 3. What's up, Jesse? And I'm still a firm believer in, if you're not going to overbid the break, set yourself a number. Don't go over that number, and be able to walk away from the break. You know what I'm saying? Be able to walk away from that break. And say to yourself that I made a good decision not to pay too much. And then don't watch the break. I think that is the worst thing you can do when you miss, is watch the break. Because inevitably, somebody's going to hit something, and then that's going to affect your decision making next time. And then you're not going to hit. And then you're going to be happy. Or you're going to hit something, you know what I'm saying, not as good as whatever this other person hit. So, yeah, don't watch ever. That is my, ooh. Is that orange? Is that Strasburg? Ah, dang it. Orange and red and base are usually the ones that have the autographs. So I was hoping Strasburg out of 25 for the Washington Nationals. That'd have been nice. Jesse, what's going on with you? I hear that more than I hear anything else. I bought into this X break, and somebody overpaid for the thing, and then I watched, and then they hit a big something, and then that forced me to, and I'm like, yeah, every single time. That changes my perspective on this card a lot. I'm still going to top load it just because, but it really does change my perspective. For some reason, I did not remember that he was in Series 1. So that changes my perspective on my break, and so I'm going to have to go in and do some price dropping, I think. I think we're good now, but I'm less happy than I was before, so we'll see. I think I'm a little low on a few teams. So we'll get that fixed. Nico Horner. World Series pins, huh? Chase Anderson. Foil. Is it like a set of pins? I don't know why I'm holding on to Willie McCovey like that. Less than what they went for. No, I don't know. Let me see. 45 or something? I don't know. 49, 59 maybe. No, 49. 49 in the Facebook group. 49. But now that I know you're interested in them, I'm raising it to 69. I think what I'm going to start doing is double the price on all my breaks and then give everybody 50% off. I think that's the way to do it. Mm-hmm. Well, why did you deactivate your account? You just buying our... Don't deactivate all the other nonsense. You know we don't talk about anything but baseball cards in our group. Ain't nobody posting anything political, nothing. Derek Jeter. You know, the pins are good though. My wife collects Giants pins, and those are good just because of the you know, they're usually not hugely expensive, and they're usually pretty cool. But I get why you would deactivate it, Terry. The only thing I do on Facebook, seriously, is just the Facebook groups that, you know, the 3 that are part of the RCB stuff, you know. Ah, I understand. Because we have the main page, we have the buy-sell trade, and then we have the Restlesscraft retail. And that's it. My friends pool is really just immediate family. I don't even think I'm in any groups or anything. I don't even pay attention to anything else. Drew Smiley. Diaz for the Rockies out of 2020. What? That would be awesome. You know what? My wife is very cut and dried with those kind of things. She is a Giants fan, and there ain't no way on earth she's ever going to like the Dodgers. I would not call it hate, but I would call it serious dislike. Hate is too strong of a word. So here's my eBay story of the day. A couple of breaks ago, I couldn't even tell you when. Hey, look at that Daza with the tiny signature. I had somebody who did not pay for a team. I think it was the Royals. And you know, you let it go, and the eBay unpaid item assistant takes over, and then if they don't pay for it, then they catch a strike. And if it's 2 strikes in the last 12 months, then for a lot of people, they're auto blocked from seeing their breaks. And so this guy didn't pay for the... I'm pretty sure it was the Royals, now that I think about it. It was like $14. Didn't pay for him, didn't pay for him, didn't pay for him. And then that kicked out. And he sends me a message and says, hey, can I cancel this? And I'm like, no, you can't cancel it. I sent you invoices. You didn't bother to pay. You haven't responded to me. Nothing's gone on, and I'm not canceling it now. And so, I mean, he was upset that I wouldn't cancel it. And I'm like, dude, I think it was $14.50 with shipping. I'm like, just pay it, and then I'll ship you your cards, and you don't have to worry about it. But he didn't want to pay it. But that would have been his second strike, and so he knew what that meant. And because there's an auto function for sellers that you can, if someone has 2 unpaid item claims in the last year, like I said, automatically blocks it. And he didn't want that to happen, but he didn't want to pay for his cards. Joe Kelly. Wilkerson out of 300. And so long story short, by the time he got around to actually wanting to take care of it, like this one here, we'll have to roll this off. We'll see if there's any other ones at the end. I'll set this aside. And we do a straight roll. Left is odd, right is even on who it goes for, who it would go to. So if it's an odd number, it would be Glaber. If it's even, it's going to be Mookie. But we will wait and do that at the end. Now I got to find my dice. Joe Adele. But, you know, why do you bid? I guess I don't understand those. Why do you bid on a break without the intention of paying? I mean, it just seems so silly and so selfish, you know. Fortunately, we're big enough that it doesn't really bother us, but it's so selfish. I mean, you guys are sellers, you know. Joel, I know you sell a lot. You probably know what I'm talking about. Yep, he got blocked. The unpaid item assistant completed his journey, and he got a second strike. And I know he did because he sent me a rather unhappy email after it happened. And the thing is, this you know, I don't know. I don't. I'm not going to go off on because it's too easy for me to go off on a rant, so I won't rant. I had one guy one time had the same card that I was selling, bought my card because mine was the lowest price one. It was a Wander Franco actually from the Mojo, and bought mine because mine was the lowest price one, and his was the next one up. Never paid for his. Never paid for his. And then the one he bought for me, and then after his sold, then he canceled mine. And this all happened within like 3 days. And when I went and looked, because it seems kind of funny, every single time somebody buys something and doesn't pay for it right away, I just go look at their page because I'm curious if maybe that's what they're doing. But that's okay. Black. Roger Clemens out of 299. Albert, Willie, Mike Schmidt. I had the same exact scenario happen when the clown left you. Oh, really? Yeah, the same thing happened? Yeah, you know what? For all the complaining, well, supposedly, Jesse, I don't really think, I don't think a lot happens to him. eBay definitely favors the buyers over the sellers, even though it's the sellers where they make their real money. You know, they don't want to tick off the buyers for some reason. And they use the same phrase, well, it's their opinion to, what's up? No, not really. No Giants hits yet. There's not a lot for the Giants in this product. The only thing that I would like is there's a Tim Lincecum and a couple of Buster Posies that are worthwhile. But I think the only Lincecum auto is a Reverence auto, so the odds of me hitting that are so small. A few decent rookies for the Giants own here. I wonder if it was the same guy. Joel, was it the same guy? The one thing I have found with dealing with eBay is that if you're calm and just calmly explain the situation and show a little respect, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. If you're all hot and angry, the first time I called eBay ever when this happened, I was so mad, and it didn't help me any. It didn't help me any. So when that dude put all that stuff on there last time, how you doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day. Hey, you know, this was a situation, and lady was very nice. And the next person I talked to was even nicer. You know, and there are people out there who will just want to. Mike Trout, nice. I think just want to leave negative feedback. I really do. I think there are miserable people out there whose sole purpose is to be jerks like that. And I really feel bad for them. I feel bad for those kind of people. I told the lady, I said after all the things that he wrote on there, I said I would send him an email and try to message and try to take care of it that way, but I know it's going to degenerate into foolishness, and I just don't want that. Yes. You know what I like to do? My favorite thing? I'm going to be honest with you. What my favorite thing to do is, I shouldn't tell you guys this because this is actually kind of mean, but when somebody ticks me off or does something, you know, and they want to be, because inevitably you get those people who have to have the last word, and you know who they are after 2 or 3 messages back and forth on eBay that they just everything they have to say. And so after about that happens 3 or 4 times, I come up with some word that I know will tick them off. Usually I can't, what was the last one? I'm trying to think of what the last one was, and I can't remember because it's been a while. And I will just, every time they respond to me, I will just respond with one word. Integrity, I think, was the last one. Something like that. But, and then so every time this guy would message me, just F-bombing the whole thing, I would just respond with the one word. Eric Davis Gold. Did we get an autograph? And he did not like it. Did we get an autograph? And that's when it becomes fun. I've only had 4 negative feedbacks the entire time. And the other 3 I was able to get rid of, but the first one I deserved. So, and so I just I had to let that one run. Because I was guilty of, oh, that's right. I was guilty of, not handling myself as well as I should have. Oh, no, it wasn't integrity. It was character. It was character. That's what it was. That word really ticks people off. Character. Because I will say something like, hey, why don't you show a little character and pay for your break? Why don't you prove to me that you have a little bit of character and pay for the team that you voluntarily bid on? Yadier Molina. For some reason, people don't like being told that they lack character. I don't know why. But then they do things that clearly demonstrates that they have no character. And then when they get upset when you call them on it. I don't know. I don't know. That's all you have to say to Joel is character. Your message should be, hey, how about showing a little character and paying for your whatever it is. And then just, that's every single time. Every single time. And I feel bad. Just whatever this one is, I don't know what whatever that one is a patch. Boba. I feel bad sometimes for, blocking people, but, you gotta draw a line. I think you gotta draw a line. And you gotta stick with that. It's like in the Facebook group the other day. We have someone who didn't pay. I mean, I sent you 14 messages. You never responded. We got to break time and you don't pay. I'm sorry that you're upset that I kicked you out of the group, but you knew the rules coming in. You bid on a team. You claim a team, you pay for your team, it's not like you claim a team and then there's a big gap between the time you claim the team and me acknowledging you have the team. I mean, we literally sell out breaks in less than 5 minutes. And so right away, within the first minute usually, if you have that team. Right? And so, got my team. Go pay for it. I don't wonder why this one keeps showing up this late. So, and he was not happy that I booted him, but I'm sorry. Hey, Cabrera. SP. Yeah, me too. Me too. For eBay, 631. So this is an SP. You can't let people get away with it on eBay. And the thing is, someone told me once, well, you're going to run out of people. No, you're not. You're not going to run out of people who are going to buy from me on eBay. You're just simply not. Because I had a dude one time ream me out via messages because he had a 10,000 feedback, and he'll pay when he wants. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Then you have 2 days to pay it. You can take your time and do it. But then when I blocked him, then he reamed me out again because I blocked him. Because I like your breaks. I want to buy it, but you don't pay on time, dude. I don't know what to tell you. You can't have your way in my breaks. It just doesn't work that way. I'm a nice guy. But man, yeah, but you're different. And it happens every once in a while. I mean, the thing is, if something happened and someone got a hold of me later on and says, you know, hey, this happened, I'm so sorry, you know, please don't block me, it'll never happen again. I give everybody a chance. I would never not give someone a chance. But you don't pay, and then the next day I get one and be like, why am I blocked? Did you pay on time? And then I never hear back from them. Well, yeah, now you know why. Yep, that's it. Yep, eBay gives them 2 days. So technically, even for a break, they have 2 days to. But you'd have to be some kind of dumb breaker to not block people who didn't pay for their breaks ahead of time. You would have to be some kind of dummy, because you let people get away with that one time. It's like with people playing that, you know, running up the bid on a team, and then somebody else swoops in. You know, again, a couple of weeks ago it happened where somebody ran up a team and low feedback, and then I got a message out of the blue from somebody that said, hey, if any teams don't sell, I'd be interested. Really? So I can't put 2 and 2 together? You know, and when I said to him, I sent him a message back. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it, but we keep Agrizol. Gary Sanchez. We keep all the teams that aren't paid for. And lo and behold, 2 minutes later, the team was paid for. Gary Sanchez. Out of 25. What are we talking about, Jesse? Joshy. My friend Joshy and Lubob. I kind of want to send $100 as a credit. Oh, so in case you... Nah, you're okay. You're okay. I try my best to just be a good person all the time, but you know it's not possible. People rub you the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? People act like knuckleheads one time, and you're just done with them, you know? For certain people in the group, I would never, ever allow them to be late under any circumstance. For other people in the group who I know are going to take care of their business, if they need, hey, can I buy in the break and wait until Friday? I have no problem with that. Build some rapport with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a goofball. Pay for your breaks on time. If you need something like that, I'll help you out. Battery bath. You know, sorry I'm running a little late. Can I pay for the break later? Absolutely. But act like a joker and then ask me if I'm going to help you out. And I think the responsible ones do it, though. They send messages, you know. I just don't buy the, oh, I forgot nonsense. I mean, you literally just claim the team. You know? And that's fine, Jesse. If you sent me something and said, hey, Dune, can I pick this up after work? I'd be like, yeah, do it. It's fine. Because you know why? Because you're not a knucklehead. And that counts. It counts for a lot. Character counts. There you go, Joel. That's your email. Character counts. Character counts for more than anything else. Bryce Wilson. Who are you? Frank Schwindel. Schwindel? That's a rough last name. Jordan Alvarez. It does, though. Am I right? Character counts. I think that's the if we had a world, if we had a hobby filled with people with character, then it would be a better hobby. Not characters, because I'm a character, but people with character. I've lost money on plenty of deals because I've just decided a long time ago that being a man of my word is more important than the money. Because money won't get your self-respect back. I don't care how much money you have. Know what I'm saying? The old philosophizer. It must be after midnight. It is. It's after midnight. Now it's Saturday. Now I'm getting all full of crap again. Alex Avia. What was that movie from that? The old philosophizer. Eddie Murray out of 299 black border. That's cool because it's he's an Oreo. Orange and black thing. Greg Garcia. The last tussle I almost got into with someone was because of that. Somebody dropped some money, and I picked it up and I took it. We were at a restaurant, picked it up and took it up to the lady. And I said, hey, somebody dropped this. And I gave it back to her, and the dude at the counter who was paying for his stuff, some little punky kid, dude, I'd have kept it. And I looked at him and I said, yeah, you probably would have. Needless to say, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. It's been a little while, probably a couple of years. That's a couple of years. Actually, I feel like in the last couple of years, people have actually gotten better, you know, because I've been in situations where I think to myself, man, this could go sideways really quick. And people have stepped up more than I, you know. When was the last fight? You know what? It's been a long time. Yeah, because you don't know what that $20, that $20 for some other people, I mean, that's a lot of money. That's, you know what I'm saying? It was wrong of me to say that to that kid, but you could just tell, you know, Nico Horner, gold foil. We're going to put Nico Horner in a top loader. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. That one of those kids, one of those, you know. I can do the mean thing really well. I am not a mean person, but I can do the mean thing pretty well. And I mean, I've done it here messing with people, but I can just turn it on really fast. And I enjoy it sometimes. Disney World, I did that once or twice before I let them off the hook. We were standing in line for rides, and people would be like, you know, trying to get behind us. And then this older couple, they were just like, and just being rude to people, and they were just like moving through the line, not saying excuse me. And they came up behind me, and the guy was like brushing past me, and I turned around, I said, I think what you're looking for is excuse me, right? And he's like, what? And I said, I think the thing that you're looking to say when you go push past people is excuse me, right? And he said, yeah, excuse me. And I would just mess around because we were all there. And let's be honest, it helped that I had my sons with me. So, you know. Oh, look at that! Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso. All right, Joel, we'll see you later. But let's be honest, at 51, I'd probably get my butt kicked if I tried anything, so that's probably part of the reason why I don't. Pete Alonso done jumped out the box. Pete Alonso. I think the Mets hadn't paid for their break yet. Let me look and see if he paid for his break. Because I know I blocked him at break time. So if he paid, that'll be his going away present. And I wish him well. Pete Alonso, very nice. It is good to see. It's good to see people. Good to see people doing the right thing. Let's see. All right. So he did pay. He paid late, unfortunately. Kind of sucks. But it's a good going away present. It's a good going away present. What are you going to do? What player, Terry? Pete will be a good going away present. Oh, Pete, really? That's always a good hit. Pete Alonso is always a good hit. Peraza. Derek Jeter. Gold. That's nice. I just want to pull one Derek Jeter autograph. That would make me happy. Travis Shaw. Gold, or foil. Not gold foil. Just foil. Oops. Sorry, Shohei. Fortunately, you bounce. We're putting all the prospect ones, I'm putting all those in sleeves. Look, Joey Bart. Joey Bart. I need to come up with the Joey Bart song. I think the Giants should trade Brandon Belt. He's never going to have more value than he has right now. Trade Brandon Belt. Put Buster on first. Let Joey Bart catch full time. Buster will help him become a better catcher. Buster's a better hitter when he's playing first. And maybe the Giants won't miss out on the playoffs by one game. But they still might. Miles Straw. Joey Bart. Heck yeah, after the year he had this year? Yeah, oh man, he had a monster year. Belt has a ton of value. If you look at his numbers versus what he got paid, he had a monstrous year this year. And he's always one of the top guys in walks and on-base percentage. Yeah, he's got a lot of value. Big left-handed bat. He just needs the right place to hit it. Some of the short porches with his left-handed power. Yeah. Gleyber Torres. He's just tough in San Francisco, you know. And he's a center field. He's not a... If he were a right field guy, you know, dead pull hitter. No, it's not a contract year. He has... Yeah, I think he has 2 more years. Might only be 1. But if if he were a pull hitter, he would hit 40 home runs a year. But he's mostly a center field guy. Hits a lot of things to dead center. So he needs somewhere that he can, where that center field is going to be worthwhile for him. Acuna Demerit. Is that how you say this guy's last name, Demerit? I said Demerite for the longest time, but I guess the two T's would make it a short, right? So it would be Demerit. Jesus Luzardo. Ooh, what is that? I think that's an autograph, guys. I think we have our first autograph. We're going to turn it around. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Brock Burke out of 149. Wow. Look at that. That's so way different than... that's pretty cool. What does that mean? Is it short? Demerit? You have to tell me yes or no. Typing in whatever you typed in. Could be demerit. Very nice. Brock Burke, Texas Rangers. Out of 149. Hey! The first auto. The first auto. I think I'm getting tired. If anybody was awake, I'd have somebody bring me a Red Bull, but I don't think anyone's awake. Pete. Sounds as in what? Okay, here's what I need from you, Scott. I either need you to say short or long. If it's demerit, then it's short. If it's demerite, then it's long. So I see Rebel says demerit. Okay, so short. Gotcha. It's not you. I can't follow stuff like that. Short. Gotcha. Brian Johnson, former Giants catcher, now a pitcher for the... remember him, Brian Johnson, back in the 90s? He had a big home run against the Dodgers when the Giants were in the... what year was that? Sometime in the 90s. That's a good idea, Rebel. But that would take work, and we all know how I feel about work. That's all right, Scott. I was born confused, so it's no big deal. Not your fault. My fault. Pete Alonso. That's a nice auto. Pete Alonso is a nice auto. Mark McGuire. Pete again. Jordy Mercer, isn't it? Derek Jeter. 20 years of the captain. Jim Bunning. Hey, there's Wander. I think that Arozarena performed well in a difficult circumstance against pitchers who are pitching for a playoff team. So they're not a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? He did it off of more legit pitchers than, doing this in spring training. So do I feel that he certainly could be legit? I do feel like he has a better than average shot at being legit, in my opinion. I think with the guys that perform that well under that circumstance, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. I mean, did he only hit him off of fastballs or curveballs or anything? Where do dealers go to sell? I don't know. I get my retail wholesale. I buy it directly from wholesalers, so I don't buy anything from Walmart and Target. I would assume that eBay or Facebook, right? I imagine that the bulk of this stuff is probably Facebook groups that they're a part of that they can just turn it in. Paul Goldschmidt, or toss it up on eBay. eBay is probably the easiest way. Heckavaria. Six-stone. Whew. Oh, man, I got a lot of sleeve stuff. That's what's going to take the longest for these breaks. Is sleevey. Oh, is there selling Walmart fat pack cases, and maybe that I would not be surprised if that happens. I would not be surprised if it, you know, didn't a Walmart manager recently get busted for selling product out the back door like that? So I have no doubt that that happens. And as long as there's demand for it, people are still going to do it. Oh, here comes a red, or Independence Day. Oh, look at that pretty thing. Look at that pretty thing. A Rosarina. Independence Day. 4 out of 76. That is very nice. Very nice. Eric Thames. Yeah, that's a big boy. That is a very good hit. Very nice for the Tampa Bay Rays. Gives me more things to take pictures of. I like taking pictures of hits. Very nice. Mikey the Fish. I actually think I'm going to drop the price on the Rays in the Facebook group. Even though I do feel like it's a $100 spot when you get a Rosarina and Wander, you know, the potential of Wander. I think it's a $100 spot, but I think I'm going to drop it. Actually, I think what I'll end up doing is probably shifting. There's a couple of prices that I think are a little low, and I think there's two that I'm going to take down. Actually, I was pretty close to where I thought it should be. So that's good. I'm always happy when that happens. I'm always happy when that happens. Fernando Tatis. If it's been zilch all summer, Scott, I would say that somebody probably has made some kind of deal with someone else to get all that product. That's what I think. So a Rosarina base card in this product is selling between $10 and $15. Is that what you're saying? $10 to $15? Crazy. No? We aren't talking about the same thing. What are we talking about? Billy. Chris Sale. Hey. Wow, that's crazy. Good for people. Good. Turn those suckers. People are paying. I'd be all over it. Chris Sale for the Red Sox is an SP. SP. Justin Verlander. That's what I like about free market economies. Let the market set the price. Dalton Varsho. Let the market set the price. Right? It's $3? Okay. Still $3. Miguel Cabrera, black. That's very nice. Miguel Cabrera, black. Why am I putting them in top loaders then? Yeah, well, I started doing it. Out of 69, followed by Mikey the Fish, gold foil. Should Mikey the Fish gold foil be in a top loader? Let's put one of them in. It is Mikey the Fish, for heaven's sakes. Juan Soto, Christian Pache. Christian Pache. Now I am down to 25 cases. 25 cases after this. My goal is to be through all 25 cases by the time, what's next? Topps Chrome Black comes out. Look at that. Nico's been showing up late a lot. Hey! Wow. Very nice. Zach Gallen. Nah, it hasn't come out yet. December. Zach Gallen Black. I like it. I like it. All right, Scott. You're missing out on the Facebook group, Scott. You should be. I know you're in the group. You should be buying your breaks from there, dude. I don't know why you're not. Avoid the pain of eBay. Yeah, there's a lot of pain on eBay. All right, let's get it on with some Last Box Mojo. Last Box Mojo. Last Box Mojo. Well, you save money figuring it out. That's all I'm saying. I get it, but you would be able to get the Tigers pretty consistently. Pretty consistently. They are not one of the top teams or one of the fast teams. Oh. I'm sure she does. Just ask her. Bo. Bo. And then Diego Castillo, gold. And then Jalen Beeks, foil. And then Roberto Clemente. And finally, Colton Welker. Predictive text. What does it predict? Glavin Lukes. All right, Lux, get in there and knock it off. Mikey the Fish. Pruitt. Austin Pruitt. Casey Mize. Let's see. Let's try not to bump the. Let's try not to bump the camera all over the place. Is there a giant in here? Where's the giant? Where's my giants? Trevor Story. Where's my giant? Well, predictive text would be pretty good for me because the Giants are the only team with the G name, right? These things are not easy to get in there. There we go. Trevor Story. Yeah, I like him. If, like I said, if they had a bunch of Giants, I'd probably make a shirt or something out of them. Edman. You know what I'm saying? Staumont. Hey, Mike. Steven Strasburg. Have you hit anything bigger for you, Cincy? Bigger than that? Probably not. I hit a Will Clark. 5 out of 5 for gold label. That's probably worth in that same general range. But no. But no. Tomas Nido. Or is it Nido? Negative. I don't think it exists. I don't think it exists. I think it was a tease. I think Topps was figuring out if people would be okay with Bonds coming back. And yeah, we would be. Bring Barry back. Let's have some Barry Bonds autographs. I still don't own a Barry Bonds autograph card. There's only one that I really want, and it's every single time I go to buy it, it goes crazy. And I need the bonds to finish off my team set. I have to look. I have it saved. I can't remember. Is it 97 Fleer Ultras? I don't know. It's in a box. My Buster Posey is in a box. I'm telling you, one of these days I am going to do a, what is this, a blue? I think this is a blue. I'm going to do a series of videos as I go through the boxes of all my Giants cards, because I need to do that anyway, because I fear I have some redemptions that I haven't redempted and I'm about to lose them. But I did, as I was going through the other day, I was like, holy cow, look at that. Joey Bart. I was like, dang, just how many Joey Bart autos do I own? I bet you I'm 40 plus for sure. You know, all different things. I own a couple of 101 autos. Maybe one. I would say, and I'm about 75% sure of this, that I have more Giants cards as a collector from the last 2 years than anyone else. Peraza. David Ortiz. Black out of 199. Out of anyone else that collects, has been collecting Giants cards the last 2 years. Now, I'm not talking about all the different years. I'm just talking about 19 and 20. Because 18, we got started breaking late. We didn't start breaking until Chrome. And let's be honest, the Topps Chrome 2018 for the Giants was kind of bad. Ethan Small. So I mean, there could be somebody who does more, but, and you know, I still buy into breaks, and I don't see, and I watch breaks, and I don't see the same people consistently. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you would have to buy in one hell of a lot of breaks in order to outrun me. I mean, you're talking Series 1, we did 60 cases total, right? Series 2, what do we do? 30-something cases, I think. I would just have a hard time believing volume-wise that anyway. But there could be. That's why I'm only 75%. Miles Straw. Look at that. He shows up on the back a lot. How come he shows up in the back so much there? Right before the hits. Man, Cabrera again. Look at that. Dylan Carlson. Yeah, and I mean, I've done pretty well on some guys too, you know, that I think are going to be decent. But for me, it really doesn't make a difference. I mean, value is great, but what does the? I mean, when we remember that, remember we did 2019 Bowman, and I hit the green autos in successive cases. I hit the oh geez, what was his name? Not Bart, the other one. Anyway, I can't think of his name now. But I hit him in back-to-back green, first a true green and then a green wave auto in successive cases. And those are, you know, $700 cards. I mean, Canario, Matos, you know, Bart, one of my big regrets, Terry, is, and I remember back in the day not holding on to them, but I had a lot of Acuñas in 18. A lot. Update, you know, Topps Chrome. And I wish I would have kept a few. I hit a... in the Topps Chrome update, something. I hit a, is it Topps Chrome update? I hit a, I mean, I hit seriously half a dozen blue redemptions that were my own for Topps Chrome. 2018 Topps Chrome Acuña redemptions. Wish I had any of them. And I opened a lot of update myself and a lot of Chrome update. Was it Chrome update? Anyway, I hit an Acuña auto that was a /10. I can't remember now. It's been so long. But even at that point, ooh, Christian Arroyo. Mother's Day out of 50. Even at that point, I think I sold that card for $200 or $300. $40 out of 50, Christian Arroyo. Yeah, a lot. When I sold I sold team lots in 2018 to bring my stuff down. Man, I sold off some monster stuff. Well, it's like right now with Tatis, I have more than 100 Tatis rookies. I have more than 100 Tatis rookies. Top Series 2, Topps Chrome. I know I have more than 100. And I intended to unload them all, and I'm glad I didn't now that they all went crazy. I'm sure they've settled again, and I will eventually sell off those team lots, but I'm not a collector of anyone else, so I don't hold. I do. The only thing I do have that I've held on to is I have a few really nice Roberto Clementes that I've hit along, you know, over time. That I've kept all those relics. And Ted Williams, a numbers game black out of 299. Zach Green for the Giants. Gold foil. And Nate Pearson. 2 hours per break. That's what our average will be. If I didn't sleeve so many of these things, it would not take so long. But you got to sleeve them, right? In the past, I haven't sleeved the foil and things, and I regret not doing that, which is why I do it now. Because I always felt it was a little bit, you know, more important for the expediency of the break and everything else. But I'm less... Look at that, another Zach Gallen auto. 2 Zach Gallen autos for the Diamondbacks. Rowdy Tellez, I'm shocked. Jeter, bench. Mount Castle. I'm gonna have to crack a pack of sleeves. What do you think, Terry? You think we're going to make it through all 27 cases in 2 weeks? I think we can. I think we might have to do... I think we're going to have to do maybe some super breaks. Maybe a super duper break. Super break. Time to do super and super duper. 2 case and 3 case. I come up with goofy names for ours. So if you decide to join our Facebook group, which is really an excellent group, and you see a super break, that is a 2 case break. If you see a super duper break, that is a 3 case break. George, they will be in there for sure. Jacob deGrom gold. They will be super break. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. Back to back. Frank Robinson. Joe Adele. And this product, boy, I don't know what it would be. I mean, if you hit a Acuna Platinum Auto, I'm guessing that would probably be better. Nah, I don't think so. I think Acuna carries more value than Hank Aaron does. I think you have to get into that. You have to get into that 101 territory. You know, in order to auto something. Even with the silver pack auto, well, I mean, if you got a silver pack, if I don't know if Acuna is in there, but if he's in the silver and you hit a superfractor, you know, of Acuna. Ken Griffey Jr. I imagine that might be. And Nolan Jones. Is there also a reverence that's a /5 and a /1, or is it just all /10? Let's do some sorting. Derek Jeter, and you go there, and you go there, and Micah goes there, and you can go on the bottom there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and over there. Did I? That's nice. He's at 300. I am not unhappy. Some decent stuff. So that's nice. Ooh. All right, let's start over here. Yeah, maybe. I think that'd be a good time to do it next weekend. See you later, Terry. The patch. Judge, Merrifield, Rizzo, Molina, Glaber, and Trevor Story. Good mix on those. I like it. Out of 300, Steve Wilkerson. We had one in the last case as well. For the, which way do these go? Demerit out of 199 for, these are the silver pack for the Tigers. Bo Bichette out of 150 for the Blue Jays. And Steven Strasburg, 17 out of 25 for the Nationals. A Rosarina, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that's more than we had last case. Plus the very nice Independence Day. So I'm going to take a picture of the Independence Day and put it on the page. So the patches, let's look at some of these patches. Chris Sale is not numbered for the Boston Red Sox. Albert for the Angels. One of these was numbered. Mike Trout, no number. Gary Sanchez, maybe it was Sanchez, is out of 25, 20 out of 25 for the Yankees. Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. And this one also is numbered. David Ortiz, 8 out of 199. Big Poppy for the Red Sox. The Jeter stuff. This Jeter out of 50. The captain. 97. There's Joe Girardi, a little different. 2008 or 2005 version of Derek Jeter. And I think this one, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. No, it's not. And then 2002. 20 years of the captain. No autographs yet. Let's look at some of the colors. Black Peraza out of 69 for the Red Sox. Nico Horner, gold foil. Miguel Cabrera out of 69 for the Tigers. Mike Trout, gold foil. And Christian Arroyo, 40 out of 50. SPs, Aquino, Cabrera, and Chris Sale. They're all SPs. No SSPs, just SPs. I'm going to take a picture of those as well. Autographs, let's just go through by, I don't know, whatever. Soler for the Royals. Daza for the Rockies. Zach Gallen, number 1 for the Diamondbacks. We're going to take a picture of that. Zach Gallen, number 2 out of 199 for the Diamondbacks. Matt Olson out of 199 for the A's. Brock Burke is our first silver pack auto out of 149. And then a very nice Pete Alonso, 44 out of 50 for the New York Mets. All right, guys, case 1 is in. Be back tomorrow night. Do another case of jumbos. Full case of jumbos. Thanks a lot. Oh, no, I forgot. We got to do this. Where's my dice? Here it is. If it goes to the left, it is a Yankee. I mean, odd is a Yankee. Even is a Red Sox. Red Sox. So it is number 5. It is odd. And therefore, it goes to the Yankees. More breaks tomorrow. Join our Facebook group. Many more breaks in the Facebook group. Lots and lots and lots of fun. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. Opening night, we'll be doing full case breaks all next week as well. So not just tonight, all next week as well. So if you miss out, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to run it through. You guys have a great rest of your night. I will talk to you soon.